Bitcoin was hammered by some big downside action earlier, and although we've all been expecting a serious correction very soon, was this it, or is the bigger dump still looming? And you guys, as it stands right now on the 4 hour, honestly, not much has changed for me yet. Now, I'll admit this is definitely the first big warning of weakness in the market as everyone is walking on pins and needles, ready to yeet themselves right out of the market. But what's actually happened as far as market structure here? I was watching this triangle here. A lot of people were, and I know in the Discord I was pointing it out. But one thing I was very clear on, and I talk about this in pretty much all my videos, is when I'm looking at chart pattern breakouts and that sort of thing, I like 3 exact touch points before a breakout, or I'm going to lean more towards a fake out type of scenario. And unfortunately, that's what happened here. We had our first, second touch point, our third touch point. We never got a third rejection where we pulled back and then break and retest this level, which is what I typically like when playing a breakout. We just blasted right through on our third attempt here, which had me leaning more towards being cautious at this point. I was definitely, all you guys know I've been very vocal that I think we are heading towards that 48,000. Absolutely, maybe the market gets front run and we don't even see those levels until the actual parabola starts. But as it stands right now, that's kind of the level that I have been targeting. And unfortunately, we did have this fake out of this triangle. But again, just looking to horizontal structure levels. As far as this trend goes, I mean, here was our previous high. We broke above this level here just to make it a little more clear here, just a straight horizontal line. So you can see that we had this high here, and then we actually have a higher high. So where's the lowest point between those two levels is right here. This would be the bottom of our range. This is my confirmed higher low as far as this trend goes. So that's the level of support that I have been watching. And we actually got a perfect retest of that. So as far as horizontal structure goes, this doesn't look too bad yet. Yes, absolutely, I can see the weakness just like everybody else can. And you guys can see it just like I can. That, yeah, you know what? This was absolutely an aggressive dump to the downside. It came in very quickly. So the market is easily spooked right now, which we have to proceed with caution. But as it stands right now, like I said, until we lose this green box here, I'm open to the idea of further upside. But again, I'm going to be moving very cautiously moving forward here because, again, it looks weak, but I'm not against the idea of going higher yet. As it stands, I'm just very quickly getting in and out of scalps. Or at least just closing part of my positions and then updating my stop loss to break even kind of a thing, which I'm actually in a bit of a scalp short right now. I did take a long earlier, just looking at the 3 minute chart here. In the Discord, I was talking about one thing that I'm going to look for before looking to switch long is a reversal of my favorite, one of my favorite signals is these reversal warnings on the advanced trend indicator. And you guys know that I love, just when looking for confluence, which way I want to be scalping, I love looking for which way these W's are trending. And one thing that I mentioned this morning was before I go long, I want to see these W's change directions. That did happen back here. Took a small little bit of a scalp here, stop loss just below previous W for break of that higher low structure here. Just using that, like I said, just that signal of the indicator as that structure. Just a strategy I've talked about many times on my channel, but I took a bit of a long scalp here. I ended up closing half of my position up here, which ended up being a good call. The rest of my position got stopped out at break even on this little pullback here. What I'm in now is just, like I said, I am in a little bit of a short. I'm going to bring up my other indicator here because it also has these reversal warnings on it. And you can see that, once again, just seeing these W's switching directions here. Yes, it's two separate indicators, but they work very similar. So I like to use them as confluence with each other. Saw this lower high W here. I waited until we pulled back up to this Fibonacci's because I wasn't actually sure if I wanted to take this short here. I just figured that, you know, another thing that I love to watch for is that 786, 886 Fibonacci pocket. So as soon as we started showing weakness in that pocket with lower trending W's, that's where I pulled the trigger on a little bit of a short. My stop loss is already in break even. Just in case this does reverse on me. But as it stands right now, we have our lower high W, low, lower, low W. So I do like that these are both trending to the downside as far as my scalp goes. This trend collection indicator is actually showing a sell signal now. Whether or not that's going to be accurate, we're going to have to see. But this is just more confluence that it does have this stop level here. So my stop is actually just slightly above that to break even, pay my fees and that kind of thing. But I'm hoping to gain a little momentum. What I would really like to see at this point, I'm just going to delete a few things to clean things up. I'm just going to put this as a ballpark. Where was that? I think it was 909, whatever, somewhere in there. What I would like to see now is a retest of these lows. This is just such a large wick, and this is just a 3-minute candle, that I wouldn't be too surprised to see us come down and test very close to that. I don't know if we'll actually test these lows right away, but what I would love to see happen in the very near future is, again, just looking for those Fibonacci levels. So just pulling from our current bottom to where we have been rejected so far. If we do end up getting a further downside move, I'm looking to, I will be scaling out if anything looks suspicious, if the W's start changing directions, anything just warning me that maybe I should consider taking some profits on this position. I am absolutely going to do that quickly, because I just don't have a lot of faith either way in the market right now. That's why I'm scalping and hoping to catch a runner in the process. But what I would love to see here, if I don't get stopped out, I want to see the price come back and test these Fibonacci's. Once again, looking for that 786, 886 Fibonacci pocket. So, and that's a fairly big move, guys. This range is only on the 3-minute chart, and that's a $2,000 move to the downside here. So I would love to ride that out. And again, if we do get there relatively quickly, I'll be looking at closing at least half my position at that 786. But like I said, any signals come in that make me second guess this trade that I'm in right now, basically I'll be looking to scale out. So like I said, higher trending W's, let's just say even bullish divergences, anything like that. We do have these potential bullish pivots down here on this oscillator stack indicator, but as it stands, I'm just going to stick with this short. Like I said, stop loss is at break even anyways, so we're going to see what happens here. But basically, guys, that's all I really wanted to talk about for now. I don't think it's all doom and gloom in the markets yet. I mean, we're going to have to see what happens, but I'm not going to be overly bearish until we end up dropping this green box. If we drop that green box, I absolutely see reason that we would dump a lot further. I'm okay missing that move. You know, if we do end up dropping towards these levels and I'm out of most of my position, whatever, I'm not super antsy to just be absolutely swinging for the fences on these shorts. Like I said, I'm playing very cautiously right now. But what I would more like to see for more heavier, more aggressive shorts would be dropping this level, getting some kind of a bounce, preferably once again to some sort of a Fibonacci level. You know, that just in theory, that would work out perfect if we broke this market structure, got some weakness up in that Fibonacci pocket. It's funny, my eyes are just drawn to that level, obviously, because I look for that so often. But that's more so what I would like to see if I'm looking to more aggressively short. So as it stands right now, guys, just proceed with caution. I know, like I said at the beginning here, the market does look weak. It looks easily spooked, but the structure is still there. The swing is still running to the upside with this market, this structure break right here. But again, the weakness is obviously there. So, yeah, as it stands right now, I'm going to have to step away and babysit this trade anyways, and go from there. So, yeah, next position I'll be looking for, like I said, is kind of looking for those Fibonacci's down lower into this wick where we have found support in this range. Actually, another thing I want to bring up is I may as well bring up the indicators on the 4-hour chart. The advanced trend, you guys know, again, talking about the direction of these W's trending. We did, once again, I was talking about this last video, we had the high, higher high, and now we actually have another higher high W. Bit of mixed signals because we also have lows setting lower lows. So a bit of conflicting stories right there. As far as demand zones go, I'm just going to delete my drawings again. What I do like to see is, you know, obviously this indicator agrees with what I'm looking at as far as support levels. We have this bright green demand zone here. So obviously the market is respecting these levels still. There is still a lot of demand at these levels as we pull back. So that's just going to show a lot of strength for Bitcoin as a whole. Is, you know, on the way up, we've done such a good job of building some of this structure, just slowly staircasing higher, that at least whatever happens in the market, we do still have some decent support levels. So we're going to have to see what Bitcoin can do with those, see if we can get some momentum and actually test up towards that 48,000. And as I was talking about, even all the way up towards 52,000. Because like I said, on the daily here, yeah, you know, everybody's watching this level, that 48,000 level, and if I just pull a Fibonacci from market cycle top to bottom, that's around the 618 fib. But I wouldn't be too surprised if we do actually target that level. Again, it doesn't have to happen, but if we do get up there, I wouldn't be surprised to see us just pump up a little further just to get some kind of a fake out. And test this supply zone. We have a very obvious supply zone all the way from basically 50 to 52,000 US dollars. And I know I've been calling for that whole 48 to 52K range for quite a while now. And just looking at the daily like this, I think that's still a valid theory. W's here, still just setting higher highs. But obviously we haven't had a new signal like that in quite a while here on this chart. So, but you know, we do still have these demand zones as well. So like I said, guys, some conflicting signals. And that's just why I'm playing this cautiously right now. And like I said, looking for those scalps, catch a swing with part of a position if I'm able to. But so far, this short is looking, well, it's looking all right so far. So we'll have to see what happens in the next little bit here. When I'm entering on a 3-minute chart like this, guys, I'm looking to close very quickly. I know, generally speaking, I like to keep in the back of my head that I want to start downsizing my position within about 10 candles. We're kind of coming up to that time frame now. So this is where I just start looking for reasons to start closing my position. As soon as I see weakness from the bears, that's when I basically want to start scaling out of my position, or like I said, get stopped out at break even, whatever it is, what it is at this point. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's about my thoughts on the market right now. Hopefully you guys found this video useful. Obviously, none of this has been financial advice. Always do your own research and form your own opinions. But if you guys did appreciate this video and my outlook on the market, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. If you want access to my favorite indicators, the MDX Algo VIP Discord, as well as a couple no KYC crypto exchanges, I've got some links down below for some special bonuses, discounts, and so on. And with that, I'm out. Stay safe, my friends. Peace.